It's day 3 of our Jalisco, Mexico adventures, and before we make it to another Pueblo Mágico of San Sebastian, the mascota local Chuy wants to quickly show me Templo in Concluso de la Sangre Preziosa, or the unfinished temple of the precious blood. This church began construction in 1905 and was never finished, partially due to the Revolution and the Cristero War. The area is now a garden full of flowers, and there is a small hall for local events. Not sure if events still happen now, but they did in Chuy's time. Chuy also tells me as a kid he would climb up these half-built stairs and walk across the temple stone beams. Looking at it now, he says he can't believe he had the courage to climb it, as he certainly wouldn't even dare today. We're back in the van. It's time to refresh with a cold one as we head for another Pueblo Mágico of Mexico. And by the way, Pueblo Mágicos are government designated towns that are promoted as tourist destinations because they have historical character. As of 2019, there were 121 of them. If you thought the streets of Mascota could be tight filled, it has nothing on the small hillside ones of San Sebastian. San Sebastian was founded as a mining town in 1605, during the early Spanish colonial viceroyalty of the New Spain period. Gold, silver, and lead were mined in the area, and more than 25 mines and several foundries were established by 1785. The town was formally established as a city in 1812, and at the start of the 21st century it had a population of less than 1,000 people. It reached its peak population of around 20,000 by 1900. The prosperity of the city then declined after the Revolution of 1910. In 2005, it had a population of 5,626, and today it's believed to be around 8,000. San Sebastian is a perfect day trip from Puerto Vallarta with about a 2-hour drive. We were here only a couple hours for their famous micheladas and for an amazing dinner, but there is a full day of activities to do here that include the La Buffa Mountain viewpoint, ancient cemeteries, and tequila tours. La Barandia is a popular and old cantina with black and white photos on the wall recalling simpler times and different drinking partners. Have a seat right before a raicilla shot and the extravagant michelada that looks like a sea platter. Alright, so finally got a raicilla shot here in San Sebastian. It tastes more sweeter, no?
Yeah, it's the sweet part of the plant.
The first impressions?
It's actually really good.
The best of the region.
It tastes really good. Raicilla, which is similar to tequila, just made with a different part of the agave plant, is popular in the region. This was on my list to try, and my first shot was very smooth. It tasted a bit sweeter than tequila. The Church of San Sebastian was originally constructed in 1608, and many city structures that were built of cut stone and adobe in the 19th century remain unchanged. While there are good food offerings all around, we stop at Mi General, a steakhouse that serves amazing cuts of beef, burgers, and a fair selection of delicious wines.
This wine is so good.
It's located right at the entrance of the town and makes for a good stop either coming or leaving San Sebastian. ¿Qué pasa? Sí, gracias. While I wish I had more time to spend in San Sebastian, I'm very glad we made a quick stop to this historic mountain town. This is a perfect day trip from Puerto Vallarta with family especially. Spend the night here to really enjoy all of what is on display. After spending a few days in the frantic Puerto Vallarta, San Sebastian is relaxing and a perfect way to cool off without the busy oceans. It's now time for a night ride through the mountains of Jalisco back to the lights and traffic of Puerto Vallarta. We arrive at our all-inclusive resort and home for the next 5 days sunscape. While our evening view from our 17th-story balcony is stunning, we have no idea what's waiting for us in the morning.
It's not that bad.
It's one fruit that they grow here.
To okolo očisti, inače ti bi bolje.
It's passion fruit.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I do, but it's spicy.
Oh, it is spicy?